This is Robbie Parker, and I'm going to be doing my ranking for the 7 movies that I watched for the first time in January 2026. Now, I watched a lot of movies in January, but most of them were rewatches. I actually have a really long rewatches ranking coming up, and everything. It has like 39 movies. A lot of them I reviewed, so I'm not going to make the video very long. If you want to hear my full thoughts, you can check out those reviews, of course, and everything. But I didn't review a lot of the first-time watches and stuff. I only review first time watches on certain movies nowadays. I prefer to watch a movie a couple times before I give it a good review and everything. And that way I know for sure my feelings are strong on it and everything. Unless it's something that I just know from the minute I see it that it's going to be something that I know my feelings are going to stay that way from the get-go. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Coming in at number 7 is the SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants. Now, this movie was not very good. It was very dumb and really over the top and silly, which, I mean, SpongeBob is always over the top and silly and dumb, but I feel like they, like, doubled down on the dumbness and everything. Him and Patrick just act really, really childish and silly. I feel like they recycled a lot of the plots from the first movie and everything. Him trying to prove that to Mr. Krabs that he's not just a kid and everything was the exact same plot of the first movie and everything, but there was differences and stuff as well. Like I did enjoy some of the stuff with the Flying Dutchman and stuff, and Mark Hamill did a really great job doing his voice, and it was awesome getting to see him in live action. So there were things about it that I did like, but all in all, I felt like this movie just was okay. I'm kind of over SpongeBob, to be honest with you. It just isn't my thing anymore. I never was huge into it anyway, and it just isn't really for me anymore. So it's number 7, and number 6 is The Father. And this is a movie that won the Oscar a few years ago for Best Actor for Sir Anthony Hopkins, and I had been curious to see if I thought that he would if he really deserved to win over Chadwick Boseman or not. And even though I do think Anthony Hopkins did a good job in the movie, I don't think that he deserved to win. I think it should have been Chadwick Boseman and everything for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. His performance in that movie was just so much better than Anthony Hopkins was in The Father. I just felt like, anyway. But this movie was okay. It's not one of my most favorites. It's kind of a sad movie and everything. It's not one that I think is going to really be rewatchable and everything. It was okay for a one-time watch just for Anthony Hopkins and stuff. If you're a fan of him, it's worth watching. But I do feel like he's had better performances that would have deserved Oscars more than this one too. So anyway, if you've seen that movie, let me know in the comments. But what you thought of it and everything. But it's okay and everything. So it's number 6, and number 5 is Kilroy is Here. This movie was an NFT directed by Kevin Smith and everything. My friend was able to get a copy, and I watched it with him, and it was something. It was easily probably Kevin Smith's worst movie that I've seen for sure. And I've seen all of his movies, so I would say it's his worst one. It's not very funny at all. There are some parts that I find amusing. There is one part in particular that I find kind of cool, but it also has a lot of really bad CGI and a lot of political stuff that I just don't really like to watch movies for. I go to movies to escape the real world. I don't need politics in my movies and everything and stuff. There's certain movies that it works in and stuff. It didn't in this one. Everything, it was like he was trying to have a social commentary that just didn't actually have anything to it and stuff. Like the social commentary just wasn't really well written in this movie. So Kilroy is Here is number 5, and number 4 is Mickey 17. Now this one I actually really liked, and pretty much all the rest of the movies on this list I do enjoy quite a bit and everything. And this one I think could become a movie that I end up really, really liking a lot more as I rewatch it in the future and stuff, because it was a really entertaining movie. It was very weird, and I think it's going to take a few rewatches to fully get it and everything, but I really enjoy it, and everything. So Mickey 17 is number 4, and number 3 is Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind. I absolutely love this movie. I had never seen this one before. I'm starting to go through Studio Ghibli's movies and stuff, because I've seen a lot, but there's a lot that I haven't seen, and I started with this one, and man, this movie was amazing and everything. It had gorgeous animation, a really great story. Nausicaa is a really awesome lead character, and I just really, really enjoyed this one. It's a really awesome movie. It's kind of like Studio Ghibli's version of Dune and stuff, and it's really, really good. So it's number 3, and number 2 is Castle in the Sky. I almost put this at number 1 because this movie was also really entertaining and really good too. I really enjoyed it as well. It was kind of a mixed sci-fi and fantasy with kind of like a World War II type setting too, and it's just really awesome and everything. Really awesome story and really entertaining and everything. So I really enjoyed this one quite a bit. So Castle in the Sky is number 2, and my number 1 movie that I watched for the first time in January 2026 is Grand Champion. This is a movie that stars Joey Lauren Adams and Emma Roberts when she was just like 9 years old. This was her very first movie and everything. But this is a really good little family movie about a little boy who has a cow that he takes to this contest at the fair, and after he wins a prize, he's offered to sell the cow, but when he finds out after he sells it that the cow is going to be slaughtered, he takes the cow and goes on a cross-country journey to get it home and everything. And it's just a fun little family movie that it's made on a really, really small budget, so they were very limited with what they could do, and they used a lot of the budget to get a few little cameos in here. Bruce Willis and Julia Roberts have small little cameos in here and everything. I think a part of that is also because Emma Roberts is in it, and she's Julia Roberts' niece, and maybe Bruce Willis just did it because he's friends with them, I don't know. But they have cool little small roles and stuff, and it's just a really, really good movie. George Strait even has a small little cameo in here, and it's just really a cool movie and everything. And they don't make movies like this as much anymore and everything. It's hard to find good little family friendly independent movies like this and everything, but when you do find them, they're fun and everything. This reminds me of movies like My Brother the Pig and stuff like that, but it's still a really good entertaining movie. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you watched for the first time this month. And if you want to talk about the movies that I watched, let me know what one's your favorite and stuff, if you've seen any of them. I hope you enjoy this video, and have a good day, everybody. I just want to say thank you for watching this video and everything. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe and share this video with your friends and get more people going, help the channel grow. I really appreciate it, and thank you all, and have a good day.